So I'm on my way to a studio nearby for Discovery Channel Japanese version show, design and art show shooting. So it is a perfect time to talk about embodiment. Now this idea that our body is indispensable for thinking process has been around for many years. Some people argue that digital computers based on symbolic manipulations are not capable of full spectrum thinking because they do not have body. And although this is certainly an interesting idea, nobody's actually sure what actually embodiment entails. This green traffic signal, so I was running, so this is certainly an instance of embodiment, but people argue that robots are much more than computers, and unless you build a humanoid robot, for example, you cannot really say that you have reproduced the human thinking process, let alone the human consciousness. However, from theoretical point of view, it is not at all clear how embodiment would actually contribute in an essential manner to the quality of thinking. You can probably remember that Stephen Hawking, a really wonderful physicist, was capable of making all these wonderful theories about the universe while tragically bound on a wheelchair. Of course, you can argue that Dr. Hawking's disease developed slowly over the years, and before that he was a healthy young man. So you might argue that the embodiment that was acquired before the onset of the symptom had added through with Dr. Hawking's theorizing. But I think it's probably a misguided idea. So it's a really strange phenomenon where many researchers keep talking about the importance of embodiment while the essence of it is so elusive. If you think of the vast intentionality space of written and spoken language, it would appear that the manifold of meaning, if you like, that they cover by far vaster than the degree of freedom exhibited by our body. So it doesn't seem to me that embodiment or embodiment aspects of cognition can explain the origin of our thinking process. Of course, there are some arguments that even abstract mathematical concepts can be explained away in terms of embodiment, but that also seems to be a kind of a misguided shot at the origin of the mathematical structure. So I am one who is kind of skeptical about the significance of embodiment, and taken together with the general lack of semantic structure in digital computers, or indeed in any algorithmically based recursive functions, I would say that probably the mind-brain program, the embodiment of consciousness, is the only significant problem to be solved, and it wouldn't do actually to compare symbolic manipulations with embodied systems, because both of them are based on category error, in my opinion.